Welcome to my Cuddly Stitches craft channel. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to shape this amigurumi pumpkin. I am going to show you how to sculpt these sections and how to make it look like a real pumpkin rather than an orange ball. If you would like to crochet the pumpkin featured in this video, then you can find the free pattern on my blog or in the description below this video. Okay, so here I have the finished pumpkin, and at the moment it doesn't look much like a pumpkin at all, but more like an orange because it's not shaped yet. So we are going to shape the pumpkin using this long tail of yarn that I left sticking out after I did a color change at the base of the stem. You will need about 2.5 meters, which is about 99 inches. We are now going to split the pumpkin into 6 different sections, and because we want the sections to be more or less equal, we are going to use these 6 increases in round 13 as a guide as to where to insert the needle at the base of the stem. And just so we can see them better, I will insert a pin above each increase. So this is where the increases are, and you need to insert your pin at the top of the increase here. And because we increase 6 times in each round, we will need to insert 6 pins, and this will help us create 6 equal sections on the pumpkin. So the next increase is here. Another one here. And another one here. And the last one is here. Okay, so that's done. We have marked all the increases with the pins, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. And then we will run the yarn from these increases down. And we will go back into the pumpkin through the center of the closing circle at the bottom of the pumpkin. So we are now ready to shape the pumpkin. You will need a long needle and thread it with the yarn tail. We will start the first section here, so remove the pin. Insert the needle into the stitch the tail is sticking out from, and come out through the stitch above the first increase. And pull the yarn all the way. And now run the yarn down the side of the pumpkin, slightly away from the eyes, and then go in through the center of the closing circle. Now, to make sure that the pumpkin keeps the tight shape, I like to run a second strand of yarn in the same place. So insert your needle into the same stitch at the top, come out and pull the yarn all the way. Give it a really good pull because you want the yarn to be really tight, and run the yarn down the side of the pumpkin right next to the first strand of yarn, and go in through the center of the closing circle again. Now we are going to come out through this stitch at the top, the second increase. Pull the yarn all the way. and go down the side of the pumpkin again, leaving roughly the same distance from the eyes as on the other side. And again go in through the center of the closing circle. And come out through the same stitch at the top. Pull the yarn all the way. And pull on it tight. Now run the yarn down again next to the first strand of yarn. And go in through the center of the closing circle again. Now we will come out through this stitch. If you need to make this a bit tighter, just grab the second strand of yarn and pull on it more and then pull on the tail. And before you make the next section, just check the sections are roughly the same size. And run the yarn down the side again. Go in through the center of the closing circle. And come out through the same stitch at the top. Pull tight and go down again. And go in through the center of the closing circle again. The next one will be splitting your pumpkin roughly in half, so you should be in line with these strands of yarn on the right. So now go in and come out through the next increase at the top. And as I said, we want the yarn to be roughly in line with these strands on the opposite side. So I think you get the gist of it now, so I'm going to let you watch how I finish shaping the pumpkin, and then we will weave the yarn end in. Okay, so to finish off, we need to secure this last strand of yarn. So insert your needle underneath this strand. And if it's too tight, then use the other end of your needle because that's sometimes easier. Okay, pull the yarn all the way. Hold the yarn tight with your thumb. And then go underneath with the needle again. Give it a really good pull and then go in through the center of the closing circle again. And come out through a stitch on the side here. Pull tight as much as you can and then weave the yarn tail in. So just pull the yarn through the pumpkin a few times. Tidy up the stitches a bit. And let's just do one more. And now you can cut the yarn tail off. So there we go. We have finished shaping the pumpkin. And this is what it looks like from the top. And this is the bottom side of the pumpkin. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to receive an update when I add a new video. Thank you for watching.